Welcome back, team. My name is Eli, and you're watching Journal of a Complete Stranger, where we, the people, practice emotional masculinity. Today's video, just a standard, average, everyday recap from the last few days, vlog-style video. Nothing fancy. I do want to drive a few points today, so please pay attention. Watch the video to the very end, because the minute you miss could just have the message that you need. And as always, there's a link in the description below. Click on the link and share it with as many people as possible. Today's video, it's going to be called Effort, Part 2. Alright, team, like I said earlier, this is going to be just a recap of a couple things that happened in the last couple of days that are a big deal to me. Just vlog style video, but with a few of the points that I wanted to drive, I crossed a milestone today, and shame on me for not letting you guys know a couple of weeks ago. But a couple of weeks ago, I told myself that I was going to do 100 push-ups in under 10 minutes. And I know that doesn't sound like a big deal to a lot of you, but to me it's a big deal because I used to be able to do a lot more, and I'm doing this in stages, just putting in the work. This morning I crossed the second milestone of 150 push-ups in under 10 minutes, and obviously I'm not doing 150 push-ups straight. That would be absolutely insane. I can't do that. I did 30, 30, 20, 30, 20, 20. I did the math before I did it. I don't remember what it is, but it's a big deal to me. So effort part 2, the name of this particular video. Part 2 because if you're new to the channel, about a month ago I put out a video called Effort, and on the surface it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, but a few days to a week later, I got pulled to the side by a complete stranger in the streets, and he told me some things that revolving around that video, and it impacted his life. So Effort Part 2 is just going to be a continuation of the video Effort, and 150 push-ups in 10 minutes to some of you is not a very big deal, but it's a big deal to me. The next milestone is going to be 200 push-ups in under 10 minutes, and when that day comes, I'll let you know. I was going to record it, but I didn't know, even if I sped the video up, it would still be a pretty long video. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see, and we'll go from there. Sometime throughout this video, I'm going to show some progress style clips, just like the last video where it showed me in January of this past year, and then 1 month ago, and since another month has passed, I'll drop another picture in there. So we'll talk about it a little bit more later on in the video, and we'll go from there. I don't know why I want to do this small snippet, but I'm driving directly into the sunlight, and just the way the camera is filming and set up, it looks like I have completely gray hair. I don't, but that's awesome. All right, so Effort, right? If this video seems kind of jumbled up, it is. I have absolutely no idea what order I'm going to, have what sequence these videos are going to be in, because that happens during editing. Just in case everyone feels the need to know, I film segments of video, small clips or whatever, and at the end of the day when I get home, I edit it up, I put them in certain order, and I try to apply the right type of music to the background based off of tempo of talk, pitch of voice, stuff like that, what message I'm trying to put in, and I go from there. But as far as effort is concerned, I mean, in case, again, you're new to the channel, there are a lot of things going on at the same time. I shoot videos daily. Some days videos don't come out, and it's not because there wasn't any effort put into the day. It's because if I write content, I talk to the camera throughout the day based off of whatever the content is supposed to be for that day. I have pre-listed points that I talk about. But at the end of the day, if I watch all of these clips and the content of that video isn't to the standard of complete stranger, then I'm not going to publish it. You guys aren't going to watch it. I mean, shit. There are days where I'll take my pre-listed points and try to revolve all my recording based off of the topic of the day, and then I'll do 6 or 7 2 or 3 minute videos throughout the day, and then on my way home, something will just smack me in the face and be like, no, Eli, that is not what your video is going to be about today. You're going to talk about this. And then I'll just hit the record button and talk. And then when I get home, I watch and I'm like, yeah, that's the one. So that's sometimes how it is. So what I was meaning to say a couple seconds ago, team, but I got sidetracked because, Journal of a Complete Stranger. I do that sometimes. There's a lot of things going on at the same time. I have my full-time job. I'm packing, boxing, organizing, and just doing a whole bunch of stuff because I'm selling my house, or not my house, my family home that my mom and my dad bought 20 years ago. We're selling the house. I'm moving into an apartment. The wife is moving into another apartment. Everything's going on at the same time. I'm shooting these videos. There's another private channel that only has 1 subscriber, and it's an important channel. It's a big deal to me, and it's a big deal to the subscriber. So I shoot daily videos for that channel, and just everything that's going on at the same time. It's amazing how when you know something has to be done and you actually want to do it, the amount of effort that you put into getting it all done. And I was talking to somebody yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I was talking to the wife yesterday, and one of the questions that I asked was, what do I do to make you feel like you're not a priority? And there's some questions that are good to ask your significant other. In a video a few weeks ago, I think it's called "Do Your Research," but I asked her, and she said, "I'm not a priority." And that bothered me for about an hour to an hour and a half. And then I asked her why. She said, "You've told me that I'm not your priority." And I was trying to think back to a time where I would have said that, and I don't remember saying it. So I guess part of today's lesson really are, you need to make sure that you're effectively communicating, and you need to make sure that your priorities are right. I have multiple A1 priorities. You can have multiple top 1 priorities. My full-time job, that is a priority. The stuff that I get done throughout the day, the people that look towards me as some sort of leader who gives them advice, they are the priority at work. This channel is an A1 priority. The other channel with the single subscriber on the private channel, that is an A1 priority. The wife's ability to cope with things that she's going through, that is an A1 priority. And I think where I went wrong in the past, and the reason why the wife feels like she is not a priority is, I believe in the past I said that her ability to cope with what she has going on is my A1 priority, and me working on our marriage needs to take a back seat to her mental health. And I think I can see how that sounds like me saying she's not my priority, but I mean, she is. So with there being multiple A1 priorities, I just need to add one more thing. It sounds to me like maybe she wants to work it out, but again, with that being an A1 priority, there's also multiple irons in the fire, if that makes any sense. Alright, this section went way too long. Alright, so completely unrelated to the video, because something just popped up in my head. If you have a family and your job is your priority, you need to kind of like rearrange your priorities. What you do for a living gives you the means to take care of your family, okay? Now I'm not saying that you don't put in 100% effort at work. You need to be the best at everything, no matter what it is, whether it's work, sports, or your family. You need to always be the best at whatever it is you're doing. But that's not saying that your job is more important than your work. It is a means to take care of your family. Now the people at work, that is the means of doing a good job, to be the best. So you need to prioritize the people, your team, over the task, and that's how the task gets completed. So I mentioned, a few seconds ago a few minutes ago that my job is an A1 priority. No, the job is not an A1 priority. What I do at work is an A1 priority because it's a means to support my family. I wanted to clean that one up. Completely unrelated to the video. It is not unrelated. We're going to tie it into closing thoughts. All right, so I wasn't able to, record as much as I wanted to, team, but we still got some pretty good content. So in closing, you can have multiple ultra important A1 priorities.
where no one thing is more important than the other, but they're all equally important. The trick is getting them all done. And the only way you're going to be able to get them all done is with effort and wanting to do it versus needing to do it. Secondly, I don't know if I put the pictures at the beginning of the video or I'm going to put them afterwards. I don't know yet, but you are going to see some progress pictures. Third, prioritize the team over the task. I mean, it only makes sense to me, whether it be at work where your team is the people that work with you or for you, put them first, or a team at home, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your children. If your grandchildren live with you, they have to be a priority. Also, again, if you're prioritizing work over your family, you're a dirtbag. You are. Family isn't an important thing. Family is the most important thing. If you find your home team splitting up, you failed to make them a priority. The fourth question in the series of questions is, what do I do to make you feel like you're not a priority? Always ask that question. It's very important that you have the input of your team, whether it be, again, your work team or your home team. I think I covered everything. Longer video than I expected, but pretty short video nonetheless. Hopefully you watch this to the very end, because there's some pretty good stuff in here. So we're gonna go ahead and close out. Once again, thanks for watching Journal of a Complete Stranger. Until next time.